Hello. Welcome to a review of probability of simple events. 2 days ago, we learned this new term, probability. That's something you'll use again and again and again. I had a lottery ticket example on the Pear Deck, and by the time you're done with probability, you might never buy a lottery ticket in your life because you know how to calculate probability. Now that you know that information, don't judge other people who buy lottery tickets. If they buy a lottery ticket, A, they're an adult, 18 or over, and B, they're not buying it because they think they'll win. They're buying it for the pleasure of a dream. So know when you spend $1 on a lottery ticket, what you're really buying is a dream. Don't expect to win because of probability. So we learned some new type way to write probability. This is read as the probability of an event. And when I say the word probability, if you walk away with nothing else, what I want you to remember is probability is always a fraction. In the bottom of the fraction is the total possible outcomes. In the numerator of the fraction is the desired outcome. So remember, if 300 million people buy a lottery ticket and you bought one lottery ticket, the probability that you would win the jackpot is 1 over 300 million. You do the math, ask your calculator. That's a very small percentage. So when we look at that probability, it looks like there are 3 things happening here. The first thing is it looks like it's a fraction. A numerator over a denominator. Fractions are a great way to express probability. This is the most accurate way. But I think we all know not many people love fractions. So the second way to express it is with a decimal number. That's a great way to express probability. It's the easiest to calculate with. But if you're trying to explain it to someone else, here's the best way to express probability. As a percent, this is the clearest way to express probability. The other thing we need to remember is probability goes from 0 to 1. The fractional value is between 0 and 1. The decimal is between 0 and 1. And the percent is between 0 and 100%. This is exactly in the middle, 0.5 or 1/2 or 50%. If probability is 1/2, the event is just as likely to happen as it's not to happen. Over here, it's less likely. The odds are smaller, the probability is lower, and over here it's more likely. So with that review, I want to ask you to do one more thing. When we calculate, we know that fractions sometimes go on and on and on with lots of decimals. Let's make a deal. When we're calculating, let's agree to use 3 decimal places. That's accurate enough. If we want exact, we'll use a fraction. But if we want easy to calculate, we'll just truncate it at 3 decimal places. That's a great review of probability. You're ready to level up.